The official tinkle, not the early ones, isn't it? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for speeches. I've been reliably informed that they will be very short. Pardon? Turn your hearing aids up. You'll hear it in a minute. So, the first person to give a speech will be the bridegroom. Neil. Over to you, Neil.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
First of all, thank you very much for coming. It's great to see all of you here. Excuse me, Scott's moaning. So he'll get something bad said in a minute. Is that better?
Thank you. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to keep it brief and a couple of thank yous really. We couldn't have organised this without some help. My mother and father have helped us out a lot. But one special person that's been here and been with us for quite a while and supporting us at home is Olga, Jelena's mother. She's been a great help to us at home, and also she's had to put up with us on the run up to the wedding, which has been a little bit stressful for her. But thank you very much, Olga. I do appreciate all you've done for us. Thank you very much.
And your mum and dad done a lot.
I know. My mum and dad have done a lot of the things that you see around you, your invites, the wedding cake, all the favours, flowers. So my mum and dad have had a massive input as well. It saved us a lot of money, which is
That's not the point.
Oh my God. They do hire their services out, so if you need favours and that, just let us know, we'll work a deal out. It'll come through me. Huh?
Have the magic beans.
Magic beans, yeah. And I guess really, one person I wouldn't like to thank is Vito. He's been a pain in the arse.
That's me.
Causing loads of trouble.
Thank you.
And the last person I really like to thank is Jelena for actually accepting to be my bride and being here today and make such a special time. And I hope we have a wonderful time together in the future.
Yes.
Oh, really nice.
There's another person I forgot, and that's Anita. So Anita's had to put up with Jelena and making sure Jelena gets here on time. And she's helped us a lot in the last couple of days, arranging, organising and sorting out. And Butso will be singing later.
Unless you want to do it now.
Vito will be doing Michael Jackson. Moonwalking.
Yeah.
And I think now it's over to Scott for this.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll stand up here. I need to hold the red wine because it's probably going to match my face. But thanks, Neil, on behalf of myself and Lisa and Jelena, should I say that, for inviting us along to be part of the day. You both look fantastic, and that's Jelena and Anita. Neil, to coin a phrase from Jelena, well, you look, nah. But no, thank you. But before I start, I just want you two to do something. And Jelena, put your right hand on the table.
That's left.
Put your left hand on top of Jelena's. I'll explain why in a second. So this is the second time I've been called on being a best man, so I've had to, well, this time, research, because the first time my good friend Carl sat over there. We did it as a partnership, so he did most of the research and told me what to say, what to do, where to be. So there was a couple of things that stood out when I was looking, especially being probably a half-Catholic type of wedding, that he might be a bit more religious. So there's 2 points that actually stood out. And the first one actually was... oh God, all the cameras are out. The first point actually was that the best man at some point during the day may be asked to do grace. But I haven't seen a name on the guest list yet, so I'm just hoping she turns up later on tonight. The second point, being more serious, was in relation to the wedding itself. And there was 3 key points that came up. And the first one being the aisle. The longest walk you'll ever take. Take your time, be slow, don't trip up. And then the altar, where two become one, you declare your love for each other, and the ceremony begins. And then at the end, the songs, the hymns, basically to celebrate the union. So I hope for Neil's sake, that's why Jelena's been saying under her breath for the last few weeks, I'll alter him. It is said that the best man speech is the groom's worst 5 minutes of the day. I think it's worse, my worst 5 minutes of the day, and yours probably as well.
5 minutes? You've been at it 10 minutes.
Don't worry, Annie, your worst 5 minutes comes later on tonight when we all go home. So anyway, sorry, I've got to look at my list. So yeah, a little bit about Neil. Our friendship now has been probably over 20 years, thereabouts. The first time I met Neil, well, saw Neil, my first recollection is he sat at the top of this tree, hiding from a bunch of young scouts and cubs. We were both in scouts, I was in Thornton. Neil was in Marfield with Carl, so I'm doing dry. But he sat there with his smug grin on his face. But that kind of sums him up, because he likes to win and he likes to have the last word. And I think he's kind of got the last word today, because during the Best Man speech you try the research, trying to find stories about him that don't involve other people or incriminate me has been extremely difficult. And I don't want to stand here and talk about me all night, even though it's my favourite subject. But there was a couple of things. I asked friends and people around, anything about Neil, what sticks out about Neil? And there was 2 particular things that stuck out. One, his ability to smell out an entire room within seconds. And actually, in talking about that, it is, come on. Our friendship has been built on working on cars, motorbikes, or in houses, and he's always waited until I can't bloody move. Position there, and he's let one go on me. So, but apart from that, it comes to the driving. Now, Neil, I don't know, obviously there's people from Croatia, I don't know if you get Top Gear in Croatia.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, Neil thinks he's something like the Stig. Everybody else in the car with him thinks he's like an oversized go-kart with Stevie Wonder at the back. Anyway, I think it's too long. He does actually say, in part of the list, things I'm supposed to give is like marital advice. I think most people here can say, in the room to give marital advice. For those who don't know, I am a bachelor by choice.
You're trying to
Choice
say you're
by the women
available.
of
This is a publicity.
But there was one thing that stuck out when I researched on the internet. And it was, whenever you are wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, say nothing. Because a man who gives in when he is wrong is a wise man. A man who gives in when he is right is married. Now this comes on to the hands. So I hope you have enjoyed this last few minutes, Neil, because that's the last time you're going to have the upper hand.